Kanye West makes surprising court appearance in support of Diddy during sex trafficking trial. On a tense and rainy Friday morning in New York City, a moment of surrealism unfolded outside the Manhattan federal courthouse as none other than Kanye West, known both for his musical genius and public controversies, made an unexpected and fleeting appearance at the ongoing sex trafficking trial of Sean Diddy Combs. Clad in a striking all-white denim outfit, remarkably the same ensemble he had worn just a day earlier, West's sudden entrance took the swarm of reporters, fans, and curious onlookers by surprise. Completing his look with his signature black sunglasses and a poker-faced demeanor, the controversial rapper and fashion mogul emerged from the back seat of a sleek black car. As cameras clicked furiously, West paused briefly to acknowledge a fan's outstretched hand with a firm shake before striding purposefully toward the courthouse entrance. Despite the serious nature of the proceedings, West's arrival injected a moment of celebrity chaos into an otherwise grim and high-profile federal trial. Flanked by none other than Christian King Combs, Diddy's son and up-and-coming artist himself, West made his way into the federal courthouse without uttering a word to the media until he was directly asked, "Was he there for Diddy?" With a slow, deliberate nod, Kanye confirmed yes. That single word, heavy with implications, sent ripples through the crowd. It was confirmation that West was standing in solidarity with the embattled music mogul, who has been at the center of a sprawling federal investigation involving serious allegations, including sex trafficking, transportation for the purpose of prostitution, and racketeering conspiracy. Yet West, ever enigmatic, offered no further commentary. He ignored a follow-up question from a journalist who asked whether he would be testifying on Diddy's behalf. Bianca Censori, West's wife and frequent travel companion, was notably absent from the scene. Though sources confirm she is currently in New York alongside her husband, she did not accompany him to the courthouse. Whether her absence was a matter of privacy, security, or simply a personal decision remains unclear. But in West's public life, mystery and speculation are par for the course. What perhaps drew even more attention than his arrival was the brevity of his visit. West spent just under an hour inside the courthouse, approximately 50 minutes from arrival to departure. It remains unconfirmed what occurred during that time, as no cameras were allowed inside, and neither his representatives nor Diddy's legal team offered any official statements. He exited the courthouse the same way he entered, silently, slipping back into the black vehicle that had delivered him to the media storm just moments earlier. A history of support. Kanye West's show of support was not entirely unprecedented. Since the news of Diddy's legal troubles first broke in September 2024, West has remained a vocal, if occasionally cryptic, ally. Following Diddy's arrest, West took to X, formerly known as Twitter, in February to post a bold message, "Free Puff." The two-word post lit up social media, sparking debate about whether West was excusing the alleged behavior or simply standing by a longtime friend and fellow titan of the music industry. Their relationship, though complex, is long-standing. Both men have been pillars in the world of hip-hop and entrepreneurship, with careers that often intersected through collaborations, rivalries, and mutual respect. From their early days in the industry, Diddy as the founder of Bad Boy Records, and West rising through the ranks as a producer at Rockefeller, both have shaped the sound and business of modern hip-hop. Their names are often mentioned in the same breath as figures who not only defined generations of music, but also redefined celebrity, branding, and controversy. Now, their paths cross again, but under vastly different circumstances. While Diddy faces the most serious legal battle of his life, West remains in the headlines for his own series of public scandals, controversial remarks, and erratic behavior that have polarized even his most loyal fans. The trial that shook the industry. Diddy's trial has been nothing short of explosive. Since the arrest, federal prosecutors have alleged that the music mogul was at the helm of an extensive criminal operation that trafficked women for sex across state lines under the guise of lavish parties, private events, and business gatherings. The charges, sex trafficking, transportation to engage in prostitution, and racketeering conspiracy, paint a chilling portrait of abuse cloaked in fame and opulence. Testimony from alleged victims has described disturbing scenes involving coercion, surveillance, and threats. Some have claimed they were groomed and manipulated while seeking career opportunities. The proceedings have sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry, prompting other high-profile figures to distance themselves from Diddy, or, like West, take a calculated step toward him. In this atmosphere of uncertainty and fear, West's public show of loyalty stands out. Whether driven by shared history, personal conviction, or defiance of public opinion, his appearance is yet another chapter in the long and unpredictable narrative of Kanye West. A calculated move or spontaneous support? Speculation about West's motives is inevitable. Was this a publicity stunt? A personal act of loyalty? Or a deeper statement about the way black men in power are treated by the justice system? Kanye always moves with intent, said a music industry insider who requested anonymity. Whether it's fashion, faith, or politics, he doesn't just do things for no reason. He may not always say what he means, but his actions are loud. Indeed, West has often used silence and image as tools of expression. The matching all-white denim outfit, the dark sunglasses, the wordless demeanor, all contribute to a calculated visual narrative. Some believe his appearance was a symbolic gesture, a signal to fans, critics, and perhaps even Diddy himself that he is not afraid to stand in the fire with those he calls friends. Yet, for others, the move feels tone-deaf. How do you show up in support of someone facing these types of charges and not say a word to the victims? One social media commentator wrote, "This is bigger than loyalty. It's about what's right." The debate around West's presence at the trial will likely continue to unfold online, in the media, and in public discourse. But one thing is certain. His visit was a calculated disruption, a Kanye West trademark. West's own controversies. It's impossible to discuss Kanye West's current actions without acknowledging the long list of controversies that have surrounded him in recent years. From anti-Semitic remarks that cost him major brand deals, to his failed presidential run and increasingly erratic public behavior, West has become a divisive figure in pop culture. Despite his status as one of the most influential artists of the 21st century, his brand has taken hit after hit. Former collaborators have distanced themselves, fashion partnerships have dissolved, and fans remain conflicted. Still, he remains a global icon with a dedicated following that sees his unfiltered nature as a mark of authenticity rather than dysfunction.